Okay, today we're going to do a lobster salad using these beautiful East Coast lobsters. And these are females. You can tell from the underside, these last two small tentacles, if they're soft, they tend to be girls, or they are girls. And if they're firm, they're males. These are about 1.25 pounds each. And for this application, I'd say about a half a pound or 1.25 pounds lobster is generally going to feed about one person pretty well. So in this, we're going to feed 4, so I've got 2 lobsters. And this could be one of those dishes that's going to be a really nice lunch in the summer, or it could be an appetizer in a larger meal setting. It's going to be with green goddess dressing, which is the old classic standby of chlorophyll-based mayonnaise dressings, which has anchovy and tarragon and fresh parsley and scallion. And we're going to actually cut that with a little bit of strained Greek yogurt as well, and a little bit of lemon and a little bit of tarragon vinegar. And that's also going to have beautiful radishes, because those are in season right now and really like radishes. Frisee lettuce, which is a member of escarole family, which are really great, simple, good, adds nice volume of fibrous crunch to a salad. We're going to do some poached leeks, which are these, which right now are in season and beautiful. And then we've got fingerling potatoes as well. So it's really got a lot of contrasting textures and flavors going on in it. In cooking lobsters, I've got a court bouillon mixture, which is just a little bit of white wine and Old Bay seasoning and bay leaves and fresh thyme and water. An ample amount to boil the lobsters. The lobsters are going to go in and boil for about 4 minutes. And then we're going to take them out and we're going to shock them in ice water, which I already have prepared over here. At that point in time, they're just done. Now, I say just done because we're going to be finishing them in a different manner. We're going to be finishing them in the way that pretty much most high-end restaurants do these days, which is gently poaching them up in a little bit of butter. But that's more to order. So right now we're just going to boil them in this, and we're going to look at our watch. We're going to not watch them rise, and 4 minutes from 12:01. Okay, we need to get our lobsters out. Okay, lobsters coming out. So we've got our lobsters, and they're all done. In this time, what we're just going to do is use the tails, and which is to say that you should definitely crack the claws and the knuckle meat, which is this length right here, and use it for a lobster risotto or a lobster bisque, or a lobster scrambled eggs on a Sunday morning. Anything you want to. It's just, I deem it a little bit excessive for what we need today. So we're just going to use the tails. So I'm just breaking off the tails and putting them on my cutting board. This is where safety becomes a little bit of an issue. So you just want to make sure that you're spreading it out, because you're cutting right through this, because remember, we're doing 4 plates in the end, or enough for 4. So I'm just going to cut through and just pierce once and go all the way to the end. I have not cut through all the way, and then I'm just going to cut the other side. I'm going to open it up and see what we've got. Is a beautiful, just done lobster tail. Sometimes you'll have an accumulation of white on here, which is just this stuff right here, and that's just albumin, but it's got a little acidic or acrid taste to it, so we're going to try and remove that, and you can always rinse it off or use a damp towel to rinse it off. So again, we're going to go halfway down, pierce in, and then cut all the way down. Turn it around, finish down, do the same thing. Again, this is just done. If you wanted to eat this directly from now, without doing the later butter poach that we'll accomplish, you could. I'd just add another minute or 2 onto your cooking time. You should be fine. But man, this is perfect. The one thing we don't want to do is overcook it into a really rubbery mess. So again, we took the lobster, then we melted some butter, and I just added a little bit of fresh herbs and a little bit of lemon. We put the half tails in there, all 4 of them. And this basically is mimicking what people would do if they ate a whole half lobster, dipping it in the drawn butter. And that's what this is doing. And then we're going to just slowly start to plate all of this together.